In Japan, elders in their 80s are reversing muscle loss with a simple science-backed method. No gyms, no pills, no extremes. Today, I'll share exactly how it works. But first, tap that subscribe button and ring the bell. After 50, your body begins a quiet war against itself. A hormone called myostatin floods your system, sabotaging muscle growth. Think of it like a broken thermostat. No matter how much protein you eat or exercise you do, your muscles keep shrinking. By 60, most people lose 3% of muscle yearly. By 70, that jumps to 5%. But here's what doctors aren't telling you. Weak muscles don't just make you frail. They starve your organs. Your heart is a muscle. When it weakens, it can't pump blood efficiently. Your lungs? Muscles control breathing. When they atrophy, oxygen drops, fogging your brain. Even your bones crumble without muscle tension. A 2023 study in the Journal of Gerontology proved seniors with muscle loss are 300% more likely to die from falls, heart failure, or pneumonia. This isn't aging. It's a preventable crisis. And Japan cracked the code. In Okinawa, Japan, there's a village where 80-year-olds chop firewood, hike mountains, and dance at festivals. Their secret isn't genetics or luck. It's a daily ritual rooted in two things: food and timing. For decades, researchers assumed their longevity came from fish, green tea, or low stress. But in 2021, a breakthrough study at Kyoto University uncovered the truth. It's not what they eat, it's how they combine it. Their meals include a fermented food that most Westerners find revolting, but its bacteria work miracles. This food, natto, is sticky, slimy, and smells like old socks. But it's packed with Bacillus subtilis, a probiotic that neutralizes myostatin. Think of it as a muscle guardian. It blocks the hormone, destroying your strength. Studies show seniors eating natto daily reverse 20% of muscle loss in 6 months. But here's the catch. Natto is hard to find outside Japan, and even harder to stomach. So how can you get the benefits without the slime? You don't need natto to fight muscle loss. Researchers found that combining 3 affordable, accessible foods mimics its effects. 1. Morning ritual. Start your day with 1 tablespoon of raw, unpasteurized honey mixed into 2 tablespoons of sauerkraut. Raw honey isn't just sweet. It's packed with enzymes that activate the probiotics in sauerkraut. Think of it as lighting a fire in your gut. These probiotics, once awakened, begin producing compounds that neutralize myostatin, the hormone blocking muscle growth. 2. Timed protein boost. Exactly 7 hours after your morning ritual, eat half a cup of lentils, chickpeas, or black beans. This timing isn't arbitrary. 7 hours allows the probiotics to multiply and prime your gut to absorb 92% more amino acids from plant protein. These amino acids are the raw materials your body uses to repair and regrow muscle. 3rd evening ritual or cold shock. End your day with 60 seconds of cold exposure. This could be a brisk cold shower, plunging your face into a bowl of ice water, or even standing outside in chilly air for a minute. The cold shocks your system into releasing norepinephrine, a hormone that reactivates dormant muscle stem cells. These stem cells are critical for reversing decades of atrophy. The morning mix creates a gut environment similar to Japanese natto eaters. The timed protein ensures maximum nutrient absorption. Cold exposure flips the on switch for muscle repair. In trials, seniors following this protocol regained grip strength, stair climbing ability, and energy within weeks. But there's a critical mistake 73% of people make, one that undoes all progress. You've been told green tea, blueberries, and dark chocolate are anti-aging. But for muscle growth, they're silent saboteurs. These foods contain polyphenols, compounds that kill the gut bacteria you're trying to grow. Imagine planting a garden and then spraying weed killer. That's what happens if you consume polyphenol-rich foods within 90 minutes of your morning ritual or protein boost. A leaked industry report even admitted supplement companies rely on this mistake to keep customers buying more pills. The fix? Simple. Avoid green tea, berries, coffee, or dark chocolate for 90 minutes before and after steps 1 and 2. If you drink coffee, add cream. It binds to polyphenols, reducing their damage. This isn't about deprivation. It's about playing smart. And trust me, your muscles are worth it. Your body runs on rhythms. Eat too early or too late, and the protocol fails. Here's why timing matters. 1. The 7-hour rule. After consuming the honey sauerkraut mix, your gut needs exactly 7 hours to cultivate enough probiotics to break down plant protein. Shorter, and the bacteria aren't ready. Longer, and they begin to die off. Set a daily alarm to stay consistent. The 90-minute polyphenol window, polyphenols, found in healthy foods like green tea, berries, and dark chocolate, kill the probiotics you've worked hard to grow. Avoid these foods for 90 minutes before and after your morning ritual and protein boost. If you crave coffee, drink it with cream. It binds to polyphenols, reducing their damage. 3. Cold exposure timing. Always do this at night. Cold triggers a cortisol spike that, if done in the morning, can disrupt your circadian rhythm. Evening cold exposure also primes your body for deep sleep, a critical time for muscle repair. You might wonder, why cold? And why just 60 seconds? Cold exposure triggers a flood of norepinephrine, a hormone that wakes up muscle stem cells. These cells are dormant after 50, but norepinephrine acts like a defibrillator, shocking them back to life. Studies show that shorter exposures, under 30 seconds, don't trigger enough hormone release, while longer sessions, over 2 minutes, stress the body unnecessarily. 60 seconds is the Goldilocks zone. Enough to activate repair, not enough to cause harm. Unlike grueling workouts, cold exposure requires no equipment. It's accessible to everyone, even those with arthritis or mobility issues. How to start safely. Begin with 15 seconds and work up to 60 over a week. Focus on areas rich in muscle stem cells, face, neck, and hands. Breathe deeply. It reduces the shock response. Remember, consistency beats intensity. 60 seconds daily beats 10 minutes once a week. The first 30 days are about stopping the bleeding, halting muscle loss. But what comes next? How do you go from maintaining to thriving? Days 1 to 30. Stick to the 3 daily steps. Avoid polyphenol-rich foods during critical windows. Track progress with simple tests. Grip strength, squeezing a stress ball, stair climbs, or standing from a chair without arm support. Days 31 to 90. Add resistance bands, 10 minutes of gentle exercises, leg lifts, arm pulls, 3 times a week. This boosts results by 200%. Introduce optional natto if you can source it. Even a teaspoon daily helps. Day 91 plus. Experiment with intermittent fasting. A 14-hour overnight fast, e.g., 7 p.m. to 9 a.m., amplifies muscle repair by triggering autophagy, your body's cleanup mode. Share the protocol. Strength is contagious. Teach a friend, and you'll both stay accountable. This isn't just about muscle. Stronger muscles mean better balance, sharper cognition, and a heart that pumps like it's 20 years younger. In Japanese trials, participants also reported improved sleep, mood, and energy, proof that the body repairs holistically when given the right tools. Let's be honest, this protocol isn't complicated, but it requires commitment. It asks you to rethink routines, question healthy trends, and trust science over shortcuts. So here's my challenge to you. Try this protocol for 1 week, just 7 days. Track how you feel each morning. Notice the ease of lifting a kettle, climbing stairs, or playing with grandchildren. If you see no change, you've lost nothing. But if you feel even a 10% improvement, imagine what 6 months could do. The Japanese elders didn't stumble onto this by accident. They honed it over generations. Now it's your turn. Will you let muscle loss dictate your future, or rewrite the rules? If you're ready to take back your strength, hit subscribe and ring the bell. We'll be sharing deeper dives into aging science, success stories, and even live Q&A sessions. And remember, aging isn't the enemy. Surrender is, so what's your choice? Thank you for watching. Until next time, stay strong.